Everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Let's lift off. The gang's all here. Or what amounts to the gang at the moment. And there's apparently a quest here. So let's have a look at that,
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Okay. Put those away, Hawk. Just want to open the goddamn door. Too much to ask for? Well, that was easy.
I'm going to pray.
Not gonna lie, this is on easy. One to the story.
Next.
Ugh. What a mess we've made. Is there a button that shows everything on screen? What I mean by that is everything I can interact with and pick up. So I don't have to run over and like touch it.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
All Asians, darling. You get used to it.
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs.
Many thanks, Madame C.
Glenn.
There, my untrusting little monster. Pinch me again.
I didn't see that. What the hell do you want?
I heard you lost something. This it? I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
Not a problem. Talk to anybody here. They're all filthy degenerates. Might catch something. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go out and murder people. Which is a far more wholesome occupation. It's not. I'm just joking. Aha! Another conspirator.
You show admirable restraint, Bethany.
For a mage, you mean?
I could also say for a hawk, but yes. For a mage.
Now for a hawk's better.
Why aren't you killing someone right now?
Fair point, but I can put my sword down.
Believe me, I have tried.
Hey, he can always become a tranquil. You're a cheery sort.
Mother
Alright, maybe
must
not
have played
cheery.
here as a girl.
Did she want buttons? Shell buttons?
You know, they're pleasant to speak to. Peekaboo. Gentlemen.
Bounty hunter!
Murder I wrote. Murder most pricey. I think this is our house. Our old house, rather. It's been a while since I've played, as I said.
First the haberdasher, then the grocer. Though all before me is shadow.
Must gather your party before venturing forth. Should we be waiting for night for this? Oh no, don't freeze on me. Bad news, folks. I think it froze on me. Yeah, it froze on me. I'll be back. Right, let's try this again. Torn trousers, perfect. And you guys are?
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
I'm sorry, who did we just kill? Anyone know who we just killed?
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Maybe it's time for me to go home.
Sorry, and you are?
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. and right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. You find any rare In fact, since you're... everyone needs an edge sometime.
Well, he's not wrong.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
He's not an artist.
How about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
God, I did it again. I hate it. I hate it all. Put the swords away, Hawk. This is not how one behaves in the city.
Something of yours, sir.
I thought this was lost to us, like so many other things. My gratitude.
Is there anyone else for me to kill? I can actually expect that to be a yes.
That's the beauty of a shot!
It's me. I stand for all of us.
Good times.
My brother died on a boat.
Oh.
Why are we traipsing around in waste again?
Just looking for some
Where's
death fruit.
Puddles? He should get some food too.
We should never have come.
I wouldn't be surprised if Puddles is the food, my dear boy. Sorry, who are you? Seem to be someone.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Is it now? Because it feels like with a few slips of my swords, I can make this my territory. They're not swords, they're daggers. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlen lied.
I still think we should wait for night. Let's hope someone doesn't decide to narc on us about this. You know, someone who might, have a problem with breaking and entering. Who the hell is controller? Blink. Uh-oh. I think Hawk's arms are stuck.
not enough!
Oh, dear.
You do get results, don't you?
I really hope that's not permanent. There we go. Put them back. Never mind. Kind of think of it. This is a slaver's joint, isn't it?
Blood on my coat.
This is terrible.
The Amel crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
So this is what happened to the Ariels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Estrid used to hold at their estate, and the Antivan violin players and dancers from Esfi. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, at least someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. Then poor Rebecca had the child. Magical talent, running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families. Templars had considered Lord Estrid to be Viscount after Theron's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and everyone simply had no luck after that. Anna ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped. By here, Viscount Morlo simply wanted the Armels out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only young Gamlen left and a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulcie just the other day, and apparently Gamlen is now living in some low-town shack. It's not like the sort of character you'd come across the street to avoid. Let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember Emil's because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to folks. Andraste helped that poor family, whatever lies in store for them. Portrait of my mother? This is terrible. I hope to God that's not permanent. Hello. There'll be no slavers in my house. Even if it's in my house anymore. Or actually never was, I suppose. It's the family house. helm, you say? That sounds like something Eveline should be wearing. Oh. Okay. Nowhere near level 13 strength. Just a second. Okay, where was I? Stupid controller wasn't working again. And Hawk is still stuck in that pose.
That's the vault.
Shut
Everything
up.
we want to know about our family is inside.
Yell, what is wrong with you?
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see
Oh my
this
god,
as soon as
am
possible.
I still stuck in that?
We'll take it to her right now.
She's just permanently stuck that way. This is going to be the most awkward playthrough I've ever done. It's also the only playthrough of this game I've ever done, so it doesn't really matter.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Oh my god!
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Damn stupid controller.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
This is embarrassing.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
Don't make any hasty promises.
Joke all you want, but you make Gamlen look like the toad he is. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost.
We weren't?
I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
What's wrong with me?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a Mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
What do you think Carver would have made of all...
He would have hated this place. All the sneering noble. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself.
This is important to remember if you ever try to play it
gone.
again.
Can you imagine? Had grandfather was a good man. But Mother gave... Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlen is home.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year.
Oh, God.
I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
Alright, I'm going to call it a video here. What I'm also going to do is maybe try and go back a ways and see if I can fix this. Cross your fingers. TTFN and Tata for now.